Chicago fans of NBA YoungBoy just got hit with some disappointing news. The United Center, home of the Chicago Bulls, officially canceled his concert just 2 days before the show was supposed to go down. September 24th was about to make history, but instead, it's been erased from the calendar. Now, before you leave any comments, please make sure to watch the entire video. So let's start with the facts. The United Center released an official statement. The NBA YoungBoy show has been canceled. Refunds will be automatically issued for Ticketmaster purchases, and third-party buyers should reach out to their sellers. Straight up, clean statement, but no real explanation beyond that. Now here's the twist. This wasn't just another tour stop. This was a big deal. YoungBoy hasn't performed in 5 years, and Chicago was set to be one of the biggest nights of his Make America Slime Again tour. This tour already kicked off in Dallas on September 1st and is supposed to wrap up in Seattle in November. But Chicago, that was supposed to be a crown jewel stop, and now it's gone. Now, if you've been following NBA YoungBoy lately, you know his shows come with baggage, literally and figuratively. In Los Angeles, fights broke out in the crowd. In Kansas City, it went even further. An arena employee was dragged into the crowd and beaten on video. Police had to detain a juvenile involved, and the incident made headlines nationwide. That kind of stuff doesn't just disappear. It sticks with the artist, and it sticks with the venues hosting them. So the United Center wasn't just winging it. They even announced a zero-bag policy for YoungBoy's Chicago show. Not even clear bags. Nothing. Wallet, keys, that's it. That's how tight security was about to be. Clearly, they were preparing for something, but instead of managing the risk, they pulled the plug completely.
Thank you for joining us at 6. I'm Lauren Magarino.
And I'm Zach Summers. It happened last night at the NBA YoungBoy concert. The incident captured by multiple people and is now circulating on social media. KCTV5's Ali Espinosa joins us live outside of the T-Mobile Center.
And Ali, you talked with staff about this. What are they saying?
Well, staff here at the T-Mobile Center say they're disgusted by this incident. It all happened here last night and captured on cell phone video. But we do want to warn you, some of what we're about to show you is disturbing. The T-Mobile Center hosts big names in Kansas City, bringing tens of thousands of people together per event. But what happened Sunday night at the NBA YoungBoy concert is now getting the attention of police. This is just one video viewed 60,000 times of an incident, which police say happened just after 9:30. You see that employee pulled into a crowd. We'll pause the video here, but it goes on to show a juvenile punching that man repeatedly. Police tell KCTV5 they detained the juvenile, but it's unclear if he's facing charges at this time. Investigators say both this employee and another victim were taken to a hospital for their injuries. A representative from the T-Mobile Center called the incident horrific and that it does not represent what normally occurs in their arena. A night meant for music and fun, now ending in an ongoing investigation, and an employee recovering from a serious beating. Now, staff here say they work hard to ensure the safety of fans and employees. Both officials here and KCPD say this is an ongoing investigation. Live from downtown, Ali Espinosa, KCTV5 News.
Ali, thank you.
But let's keep it real here. It's not just about bag policies and rowdy crowds. There's history. Chicago is home turf for Lil Durk. And if you know anything about the rap game, you know Durk and YoungBoy's feud goes way back. We're talking about old tension tied to the late King Von, rest in peace, who tragically lost his life back in 2020. The streets never forgot. And when you mix that kind of unresolved beef with a live show in Chicago, the city wasn't just worried about regular fans. They were worried about factions, crews, rivalries, all colliding under one roof. Let's be honest, Chicago doesn't play when it comes to that kind of risk. Management, response, and blame. Now here's where it gets messy. YoungBoy's own manager jumped online and accused the United Center of being scared, straight up saying they bitched out and didn't want them to have fun. That's a heavy statement, and you can see where the frustration comes from. This isn't just lost money, it's lost momentum. Chicago is one of YoungBoy's top streaming cities in the entire country. He's got fans there that ride for him heavy. Canceling the show wasn't just a business decision. It was personal to the fan base. But venues got to think bigger picture. Insurance, liability, safety. One wrong move and lawsuits start flying. So for the United Center, it was less about clout and more about covering themselves. So here's the reality. This might just be the beginning. If YoungBoy shows keep getting linked to violence, more arenas could start saying, nah, we don't want that smoke. And that's a problem. Because right now, YoungBoy is one of the most streamed rappers in America. He's pulling numbers that compete with Drake, Kendrick, and Travis. But if venues won't book him or keep canceling at the last minute, What happens then? It could force YoungBoy to rethink how he connects with his fans, maybe smaller venues, maybe live streams, maybe private events. But the days of filling up massive arenas, those can start disappearing if the risk keeps outweighing the reward. Now let's really talk about the bigger picture here, because this isn't just about one show getting shut down. When venues cancel a major hip-hop event like this, it affects the entire culture. See, hip-hop has always been under a microscope. For decades, promoters, police, and politicians have painted rap concerts as dangerous places. And every time a fight breaks out or violence spills over, it gives them more ammo to push that narrative. Think about it. When was the last time you heard about a pop concert being canceled over beef? You don't. When a country or rock artist tours, they don't have to deal with venues pulling the plug last minute because of safety concerns. But hip-hop is constantly battling that stereotype. And the sad part is, fans are the ones who suffer most. Imagine buying a ticket months in advance, waiting for the night your favorite artist finally comes to your city, and then it's gone in the blink of an eye. That disappointment creates division too, between fans, artists, and even cities. It feeds into the idea that some places are too dangerous for hip-hop, when really it's just a small group of people messing it up for everyone else. On top of that, it limits opportunities for rappers themselves. Artists like YoungBoy, Durk, Chief Keef, they've got the numbers, the influence, and the fan base to sell out arenas worldwide. But if venues keep seeing rap shows as high risk, they'll stop booking them or charge crazy insurance rates that make it almost impossible to tour. And if you strip away live shows, you take away one of the most powerful connections in the culture, that raw energy of thousands of people rapping the same lyrics together. That's what hip-hop was built on. So yeah, this cancellation isn't just about NBA YoungBoy. It's about how fragile live hip-hop really is in the eyes of corporate venues, and how much more work the culture still has to do to shake off that stigma. So yeah, NBA YoungBoy Chicago concert is canceled, refunds are rolling out, and fans are left frustrated. Some people blame Chicago for hating. Some blame the venue. Some blame YoungBoy's history of beefs. The truth, it's probably all of the above. But one thing is clear. This moment is going to stick with him. Insurance costs are going to rise. Security costs are going to skyrocket. And every promoter booking him from here on out is going to think twice. But here's the real question I want to leave y'all with. Do you think the United Center made the right call canceling the show? Or did Chicago just rob fans of a legendary night? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because I want to hear if you side with safety or with the show. And as always, hit that like button, subscribe if you rock with the content, and turn the bell on so you don't miss the next breakdown. Until then, stay safe, stay smart, and I'll catch you in the next one.
The T-Mobile Center is recovering after police say he was dragged into a crowd and beaten. Thank you for joining us at 6. I'm Lauren Magarino.
And I'm Zach Summers. It happened last night at the NBA YoungBoy concert. The incident captured by multiple people and is now circulating on social media. KCTV5's Ali Espinosa joins us live outside of the T-Mobile Center.
And Ali, you talked with staff about this. What are they saying?
Well, staff here at the T-Mobile Center say they're disgusted by this incident.